Jesus as the supernatural rock, third Sunday of Lent, year C. In the second reading, St. Paul describes his ancestors, the Israelites, as traveling through desert lands to the promised land. During their travels, the Israelites, writes Paul, drank the same spiritual drink, for they drank from a spiritual rock that followed them, and the rock was the Christ. The Talmud, which contains ancient Jewish oral traditions, helps us to interpret this verse from St. Paul. According to the Talmud, Moses, his brother Aaron, and his sister Miriam led Israelites through the desert. To each of these three leaders, God gave a gift which helped them to effectively lead and care for their people. God gave Moses manna, heavenly food that fell from the sky. Moses directed his people to eat the manna so that they would not be hungry. God gave Aaron a pillar of cloud. The cloud led the Israelites both during the night and during the day, since during the night it shone like a fire, while during the day it was dark. God gave Miriam a well, which traveled with the Israelites as they journeyed to the promised land. According to the book of Numbers, after Miriam died, Moses miraculously obtained water from a rock. That's Numbers 21. According to oral tradition recorded in the Talmud, the rock Moses obtained water from was Miriam's well. In his letter to the Corinthians, Paul refers to the Jewish oral tradition of a supernatural rock which followed the Israelites during their time in the desert. The miraculous source that gave the Israelites water through this rock, teaches Paul, was Jesus Christ, who today gives us better water, the spiritual waters of eternal life, as Jesus says in John's Gospel. If anyone thirst, let him come to me and drink. John 7:37. Jesus quenches our deepest thirst by giving us ultimate meaning in life. Another way that Jesus acts as life-giving water is at baptism. When we are baptized, we were baptized into Jesus' death, represented by being submerged in the baptismal font, and we were baptized into Jesus' resurrection, represented by emerging from the baptismal waters. As the spiritual light of the world, Jesus acts like a dark cloud during the day and a fiery cloud during the night, which guides us to our true home, heaven. In the Eucharist, Jesus also fulfills the heavenly manna that the Israelites ate. He does this by giving in the Eucharist his body, soul, and blood, soul, and divinity to us to eat. Since we have even more to be grateful for than the Israelites did, as teaches St. Paul, we should not grumble or complain. During this season of Lent, we are to intensify how we fast, pray, and give alms. Perhaps one way we could fast during Lent is by heeding Paul's words, by not grumbling and by not complaining in a disordered manner. There are times when we do need to state our grievances, but often when we complain and grumble, we do not have good reason to do so, or we grumble and complain too much, and the grumbling only momentarily reduces our pain while not actually lessening the pain. When we feel tempted to complain and grumble in ways that will leave us feeling more frustrated, may we turn to Jesus, who wants to carry our burdens with us, and when we do so, our yokes become easy to carry and our burdens are lightened. May God bless you.